Daniel Farke has led Leeds United back to the Premier League after an exceptional championship campaign built on electric attacking football. Now the challenge is bringing that same fearless style to the top flight, where survival will be the ultimate goal. Leeds arrive with momentum and belief, but whether Farke's philosophy can either secure safety while still exciting fans will define their season. So the German manager has often rotated between a 4-2-3-1 as well as a 4-3-3. Now for this video, I will be replicating the 4-3-3. Now what I would say is if this video hits 200 likes, I will consider replicating the 4-2-3-1. Farke's 4-3-3 creates an offensive structure designed to dominate opponents, with the fullbacks playing a huge role in overloads. At times they provide width out wide, while on other occasions they can tuck into half spaces to support attacks. The midfield three are vital to the system's success, as each player is capable of rotating, covering and even dropping into the back line to help in the build-up play. This provides Leeds with extra passing options across the pitch and ensures the ball circulates fluidly through the central areas. In attack, the wingers mirror the fullback's influence, looking to exploit both the wide channels and half spaces. Their link-up play with the number 9 becomes a constant threat, often producing moments of creativity and brilliance that define Leeds' forward play. Farke's team sets up with a balanced build-up style and a high defensive line. The centre-backs and goalkeeper are crucial to progressing the ball from the back, especially during goal kicks, where calmness under pressure is essential to bypass the opposition's press. Because possession is the foundation of Farke's system, the team looks to play short passes out from defence to initiate the offensive sequences. The central midfielders are at the heart of these passages of play, helping to move the ball through the middle while drawing the opposition players into central areas. This in turn exploits the flanks, which Leeds exploit with quick switches of play. The midfielders also enjoy freedom of movements, adding extra numbers across different zones to maintain fluidity and unpredictability. In the final third, the pace of the flanks becomes a decisive weapon. Wingers constantly look for runs in behind, anticipating lofted passes or precise through balls. They also alternate between occupying wide regions and drifting into half spaces, putting defenders out of shape and creating gaps for midfield runners. And the striker ties it all together, dropping in to aid in the build-up and then becoming the focal point inside the box, using his movements and clinical finishing to turn Leeds' possession into goals. Defensively, the team operates with an aggressive high press, using their structure to win the ball back in advanced areas. The players quickly close down opponents, forcing rushed passes that often lead to mistakes and turnovers high up the pitch, creating dangerous transition opportunities. This pressing game is a fundamental part of Farke's philosophy. However, if the opposition managed to play through the press, Leeds drop into a well-organized mid-block. Here the physical midfielders and forwards work together to disrupt the opposition's rhythm, engaging in duels, intercepting passes, and regaining control in central areas. The backline is just as important in these defensive phases. By holding a high line, they compress the space available to the opposition, enabling the offside trap and forcing attackers into rushed decisions. This not only limits the flow of the opponent's attack, but also creates further chances for Leeds to recover possession and launch counters of their own. Piroe will operate as a balanced goalkeeper under Farke, providing both security between the posts and composure in possession. He is a strong shot stopper, capable of pulling off crucial saves in one-on-one situations or reacting quickly to point-blank efforts. His calm presence on the line adds reassurance to the defense. Just as importantly, Piroe's ball-playing ability is a key part of Farke's system. He is heavily involved in the build-up, linking up with the centre-backs and midfielders through short passing sequences. This allows Leeds to play out from the back effectively, bypassing pressure and maintaining control as they look to progress up the pitch. The two centre-backs being Pascal Struijk and Joe Rodon take on complementary roles within the manager's system. On the left, Struijk operates as a ball-playing defender, often positioning himself slightly higher up the pitch to aid in progression. From these areas, he can look to rotate possession confidently, breaking lines with incisive passes into midfield, or even lofted balls into space for runners to chase. His ability on the ball ensures the side can transition smoothly from defense to attack. Rodon, meanwhile, provides a balance on the right side as a more defensive-minded centre-back. The Welshman excels in sweeping up danger, using his anticipation to step in and intercept passes from the opposition when the backline is exposed. While more conservative in possession, he is still composed enough to contribute during the build-up phase. Together, the pair combine progressive passing with defensive security, giving Leeds United a stable yet flexible foundation. Just like the centre-backs, the wide defenders being Gabriel Gudmundsson and Jayden Bogle take on distinct but complementary responsibilities. On the left, Gudmundsson operates as an attacking wingback, providing much of the team's width down his flank. In advanced areas, he looks to deliver dangerous balls into the box, while also combining with the winger through sharp passing sequences. His forward runs add an extra layer of quality to Leeds' attack, stretching defenses and creating overloads on the left-hand side. On the opposite flank, Bogle operates as a supporting wingback, where he'll offer versatility in his positioning. At times he holds the width, but he is equally effective at drifting into the half spaces, and this is where he can carry the ball forward or link up play around the edge of the box. This dual threat makes him unpredictable, capable of creating chances both through crosses and direct runs. Despite their offensive responsibilities, both fullbacks are tasked with staying disciplined defensively. They must constantly track opposition wingers and shut down attacks developing in wide areas, ensuring balance is maintained across the back line. The midfield trio of Anton Stash, Ethan Ampadu and Ayo Tanaka is the heartbeat of the 4-3-3. They'll help dictate both the tempo and possession and the structure out of it. At the base, Ampadu plays as a defensive holding midfielder, tasked with anchoring the central spaces. Rarely straying from his position, he provides stability in front of the back line, while also serving as a vital outlet in progression. His ability to recycle possession and pick precise forward passes makes him a key conductor, linking the defensive and attacking phases seamlessly. Ahead of him is Stash and Tanaka, who operate as deep-lying playmakers with a build-up focus, giving them the freedom to adapt to different phases of play. Both can drop deep to collect possession and help form a temporary back three when needed, and when they haven't dropped into that back three, they can constantly provide passing lanes into central areas. Their composure and vision ensures the side can keep the ball circulating, gradually wearing down the opponents while creating overloads in midfield. In advanced areas, the two number 8s become equally influential, rotating position to maintain pressure on the opposing defenses and unlocking low blocks with clever combinations. Their involvement often extends into the final third, where either player is capable of arriving late into dangerous areas to finish attacking moves themselves. Together, the midfield three provides balance, creativity and resilience, making them the most crucial unit in Farke's system. Leading the line for Leeds United is Gnonto, Piroe and James. On the left, Gnonto will operate as a balanced inside forward, starting out wide to stretch defenses, but always ready to cut into half spaces or drift centrally to become a more direct goal threat. His explosive ball carrying makes him dangerous in tight areas, where he can beat multiple players and either create opportunities for his teammates or finish off chances himself. Through the middle, Piroe operates as a balanced false 9, linking midfield and attack with clever rotations and short combinations. He often drops into pockets of space to help progress the play, while also positioning himself smartly around the box to attack cutbacks or crosses. His movement and finishing instincts ensure he remains a constant danger inside the penalty area. On the right, James is deployed as a balanced winger, using his blistering pace to isolate defenders in wide areas or burst in behind when given space. His ability to deliver dangerous balls from the flank is key to stretching the opposition, but he also has the license to cut inside and at times provide an extra goal threat himself. So there you have it, people. That is how you can go ahead and replicate Leeds United's Daniel Farke tactics for FC25. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind smashing that like button down below, whilst also subscribing to the channel if you are new. We are trying to hit 30k, so if you're not a part of the channel just yet, please do consider hitting that subscription button. It would mean the absolute most. If you're also looking for any extra content, I'm talking retro tactics or very niche tactics or even tactics extensions that I am trying to introduce onto the Patreon, be sure to check that out. The link for that will be down below, right next to the link for the Discord, where we chat everything IRL football, all those chats and conversations, of course, what's happening with the latest news on the transfer market. There's all that sort of conversation happening over there on that platform. So again, if you would like to check out those other two platforms that I'm also on, and yeah, I'm pretty much done talking, so I hope you have a smashing goddamn day. I'm out of here. Peace.